President Obama this morning is under new pressure from families of 9/11 victims. They want him to back legislation allowing them to sue the Saudi government. The controversy picked up new urgency this month after a 60 Minutes investigation. The story looked at possible links between Saudi officials and the 9/11 hijackers. That information may be in a classified section of a congressional report. Chip Reid is at the White House, where the president is getting ready for a visit to Saudi Arabia. Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning. Saudi Arabia is a key U.S. ally and has threatened to retaliate financially if that bill becomes law. The Obama administration opposes the bill, and that has made some 9/11 families very angry.
I'm completely outraged.
Lori Van Auken is convinced the 9/11 hijackers were helped by Saudi agents. Her husband, Kenneth, worked on the 105th floor of the World Trade Center's North Tower. For years, Van Auken and other 9/11 families have tried to hold the Saudi government accountable in federal court. But because foreign governments are immune from suits in the U.S., their efforts have so far failed.
If someone you loved was murdered and the person was just able to go away scot-free, would you be okay with that? I don't think anybody would.
Congress is now considering a bill to permit lawsuits against countries that contribute material support or resources for acts of terrorism. The Obama administration says the proposed legislation could lead to retaliation overseas. Saudi Arabia has already warned it will dump hundreds of billions of dollars in U.S. assets if the bill becomes law.
It feels like blackmail. The government, the president, is siding with Saudi Arabia over the 9/11 families.
Known as the 28 pages.
On last Sunday's 60 Minutes, Steve Kroft reported on a classified portion of the 9/11 report kept locked away in a secret vault.
So this is your office?
Former government officials say the 28 heavily redacted pages contain details about a possible Saudi support network for the hijackers while they were in the U.S.
I think it is implausible to believe that 19 people, most of whom didn't speak English, most of whom had never been in the United States before, many of whom didn't have a high school education, could have carried out such a complicated task without some support from within the United States.
And you believe that the 28 pages are crucial to this?
I think they are a key part.
Van Auken wants those pages released to the public.
It's hard to have a case when you can't see your own evidence.
President Obama leaves for Saudi Arabia tomorrow, and it's very possible this issue will come up in his discussions with the Saudi king. The embassy of Saudi Arabia did not respond to CBS This Morning's request for comment, but last week it said, quote, the 9/11 Commission confirmed that there is no evidence that the government of Saudi Arabia supported or funded al-Qaeda. Charlie?
Chip, thanks.